Welcome to Board Game Empire. We're going to be showing you a brief setup, how to play, and a full playthrough of the Fog Escape from Paradise. This is going to be on Kickstarter in March, right?
I think so.
It will be on Kickstarter soon. We believe it's March. I can't remember. Basically, you are trying to rescue the islanders and get them onto the boats. The person that manages to basically get the most islanders in the right locations and on the boats will most likely be the winner because you are penalized for any islanders that get left behind and are overtaken by the fog. And I'll show you all this in a minute. But we did move a little ahead on the setup just to save some time so you didn't have to watch that on the video, because normally the setup phase, you don't have these selected yet. You take turns selecting one by one because where your islander is that you need to rescue is on the beach is and their abilities they have is very crucial. So you take turns selecting which islander you want. And of course, you're going to want to pick ones closer to the boats first. Because usually, well, we only played this one time to learn it. But pretty much all the islanders from here down perished. So I think a few of mine I saved. But it's very hard. You only get so many movement points. It's really hard to get all of them and save all of them. So you're going to be penalized the number. Each of these represent a row. You can see A, B, C, D. Those represent a row. So you're going to be penalized that number here in the yellow little starburst. So the first row A, any that are left in that perish in that row are going to be worth -9 points. So what I did without really knowing what I was doing, I managed to get a lot of mine out of that row. So even though they still perish, they perish for less points. So I don't know if that would make a difference in the long run, but when we were learning, that helped me to win the game. But I won by a lot more than a couple of points, so I don't really know if that made a difference, to be honest. Mainly how I won was getting the right characters. You can see their pictures. For instance, let me find that guy. So this guy is a blue, and you can see that caricature of him. So here's the blue boat. So you're trying to get him to one of these spots right here. There's 4 spots for him on the blue boat. If you can get him on that boat, it's worth whatever points are here to the left of that row. That would be worth 6 points. And if you happen to get the first guy on there, you would get, what are these called? Forget what these bonus points are called. They're bonus points. Preparation bonuses. So you're preparing him to take off on the boat. That's why they're called preparation bonuses. The blue boat, they go from 6 to 2. So the first person to get their guy on a boat on the right caricature that matches the right color, right caricature, gets the first preparation bonus. So they get 6 and so on. So it goes, the points are less from there on out, but until they're all out, you will get a preparation bonus each time you get your guy on the boat. You can put, so this guy is green, same guy. If you have to, in a pinch, you can put him in the blue boat. As long as the picture matches, you can put it there. However, you won't get those, you won't get these points, and you don't get these points, correct? You don't get those either, because they're not in the right color boat. It has to match the color of the boat. But you won't get penalized. Am I right on that? Let me look at the scoring really quick to make sure. And there's another reason that it's a risk to do that as well. And the scoring. Okay. Oh no, you do get that. Okay. So the scoring works like this. For each islander on the boat of the same color, you get 4 points. If you have the correct islander on the right picture, you get whatever points are over here to the left in this A through D. These are lettered A through D, and you randomly put those on there. So the points are random of how many points, and these are two-sided. So it could be either side that pops up that you're just randomly putting down. So for him, I would get 6 points, but I would not get the 4 points because he's not on the right color. You get minus whatever this is here for each islander lost in the fog. And then you add up your preparation bonuses. That's all the points that you get there. So another thing you need to know on the boat, so this is the wrong color, but on the right picture. So say the other player manages to get up here and all of these spaces are taken. He can then knock off anyone that's not the right color and knock them off of the boat. So they would immediately take over that spot. They call that, what is that called? The drive off. But you can only do that if there's no other spaces available for you to go if you have the right character and the right boat. And normally, that one's not normal. As you can see, most of them, like this one, there's only one of each type character on the blue boat. When we were playing, Anthony, he got all the way up there and then realized, oh no, there's not a place for me to put that guy because there's only one space available, but there's more than one of that guy that's blue. You can put your characters here, your islanders, and those are worth 3 points if you get them on there. They're still worth something. And I don't know, we couldn't figure it out if there are any points if they're right here. I don't know if that's considered to still be on the boat here. We weren't able to really figure that out. So we didn't count any points for those that were still here waiting to get on a boat. But we didn't have that many either that were in that situation. These are the obstacles. The most important thing so you know where to place them. These little numbers right here, hopefully you could see that. It's a 0 and a 0. The left number means how many obstacles are in that row. The right number, and these are all the obstacles. There's rocks, trees, and logs.
So, like this one indicates 1, so there's 1 there. This one indicates 2, so there's 2 there.
Mm-hmm. And the number on the right indicates how many empty hexes should be in that row. So this one's 0, 0. So that means there's 0 obstacles, 0, 0, 0 empty hexes. This one is 0 obstacles, 1 empty hex. So you can leave any of them empty. It doesn't matter. We just chose that one randomly. This one is 1 obstacle and 1 empty hex, and so on. I'm not going to go through all of them. The only one that's different here, I know this is really small, but in a 3-player game, see, in any other game but a 3-player, there's 0 empty hexes. But in a 3-player game, there would be 2 empty hexes in this row, and it's indicated with a little tiny icon right there. And in the very top, the beach areas from here down, the very top row of the beach, which is J, there's 5 obstacles and 5 empty spaces. So we just spaced them out equally. Normally at the setup phase, you would just have, these are little discs. You would just have them sitting there with no color disc under them.
Yeah, each character.
But we went ahead and did the phase, that's the first step, and it's called I want to get the right terminology, drafting your islanders. It's phase 1. So we took turns one by one choosing our islander. And
you're going to want to pick different color each one. Because like Amanda's playing
well, this is a 2-player game version.
Yeah, but she's the light blue and pink. Mm-hmm. I'm the black and yellow. And so you're going to want to
alternate.
Yeah, alternate the colors. That way it's fair, because otherwise you would just be picking the front.
That's if you're in a 2-player game. In a 2-player game, it's a 2 to 4 player game, you have to play both colors in a 2-player game. So I'm blue and pink, and that's what he's referring to. So you alternate turns just like if there was 2 separate players. So even though I'm both these colors, I still treat them as I'm playing 2 different players. And you can opt at the end to either take the best score of the 2 colors as the winner, or you can add them up. And that's what we're doing. We're adding up both colors, and whoever has the most at the end of the game is the winner. The way you determine whose turn it is, this is the turn order board. You could select a first player, or you can randomly do it. We randomly did it. So I'm pink and blue. So since my first color is first, Anthony's one of his colors is second, my second color is third, and then his other color is fourth. And this is the turn order cube. Anytime it comes up on a yellow cube on the board, you can see it's like a greenish yellow. That means the fog moves. And it doesn't happen the first turn. The reason that's there is because you could see these arrows. You're going to be going all the way around this twice. And when you loop back around, when it gets to there, you're going to have to move the fog. So basically, you're moving the fog at the end of when all 4 players have taken their turn, the fog is going to move up a row. So this helps you to keep track of that. And each player gets 7 movement points per turn. They take all 7 movement points, and then it goes to the next player. They just move that down, and that's how you keep up. At the end of the first round, you could see it stays parallel. So to move over here, you move the fog up 1 row, so all those islanders perish, and the black actually gets to take a second turn. Then it goes all the way up to the pink, or the first player. So you just follow the arrows to know whose turn it is. Let's see, you want to place this is the fog cube. You move that each time the fog moves. Just to it kind of helps you to know, I guess. Were we not supposed to move that up until 4 turns? I think we may have moved it too quickly. We were moving the fog every time. Let me look that up. Just now realized that. It doesn't really say, but I think this this actually indicates where the fog is. So we moved it too quickly. So actually, you move this, and as soon as it's at 6, and that would make more sense because it would give you more time to rescue those islanders. Because the way we were doing it, you have no time to rescue those islanders. So I just figured that out looking at that. There was a kind of a lot of information to take in when we were learning it. So I know we missed a few things the first time around, and things that are it's an epiphany now that I'm playing it again. So that gives us more of a chance actually on those. But you get 7 movement points, taking turns, and so this means, actually I should rephrase that. Each time it hits that yellow-green cube is when you move the fog token. When the fog token gets up to the next row, that's when that row, the fog takes over the row. I need to re-emphasize that, which actually gives you way more of a chance. See if I'm forgetting anything else. You place these are your cubes for your points. Place them on the 0. You'll be tallying those at the end of the game. Up here, you place these on the 0 plus, and what that means is if you happen to go over 50 or 100, you would just move your cube up there and start back over at 1, so you know you're at 51, 101. And I think, did I cover everything? Mm-hmm. I believe I covered everything. We'll be doing a playthrough, so if you watch the playthrough, that will also teach you how to play this game.
Yeah, and the character special abilities are determined on the board here. And so they indicate, like, this is just your regular move that you could do
Any adjacent space.
So it's just counts as one action point. Now this one, you have to have the certain icons for each character to be able to use the, and so it tells you how they move, and the icon is located on the top of each one.
And that one's push.
Yeah.
It costs 3 movement points.
Yeah, and so each one allows you to do different things.
Yeah, and those are all indicated on the back of the book.
Yeah, I wish there was a player aid card that actually, that would be more...
This is your player aid card, basically, the back of the book. I did forget to go over the movements, and you could see these characters have, like, this is the push symbol. You look at the symbol that's on the character, and then you look at either the book. We looked at the back of the book. Then you look at, and it tells you how many movement points it costs, and it's also on this little board. But for me, I did better looking at the book because it has the words to go along with it. Just seeing those little symbols that look like a football coach's board is what they remind me of. You know what that reminds you of?
Yeah.
Football plays. That doesn't mean anything to me. I do better when I see the names and what they do right all in the same location. So I would keep the book handy, the back of it. Of course, this is the prototype, so who knows, they may have a player aid in the prototype. A lot may change by then. So we're just playing off the prototype review copy of this game. So I think we're ready to get started.
You're first.
Okay, so pink goes first. Oh, we do have our turn. This is how you keep up with your turns. Your move points, they start out at 7, down to 0. So...
You need to move that.
Oh, let me move that back up there. So I have 7 movement points for pink. So I can only move the characters that have the pink disc under them. Okay, so this guy has the push ability, but that means he can only push islanders. He can push 2 of them in the same direction. So he wouldn't be able to use that ability where he's at right now, but he could use the standard ability, which is to move anywhere in an empty adjacent hex for 1 movement point. And I notice we pretty much use that majority of the time. He just has to be able to get to it. He couldn't go here, because these 2 are blocking him. He could only go there. This one, though, jumps over. He can jump over another islander. So that one might be a good one, but that costs 3 movement points. But I believe I'm going to do it. He's blue, so I want to get him towards the blue boat. So I'm going to use my... Oh, wait. Oh, actually, yeah, pink. So that puts me down to 4. I'm going to move right there. And now he jumped over that islander. And I believe I'm going to go ahead and get him up to the boat. The thing also I need to say, once you get up to the shore, to the boat, it changes. You cannot use any of your special abilities except for... And everything costs 1 movement point at that point. You can use... Where was it? You can use run, switch, and endurance. All others are not available. So run is where you're doing 1 empty adjacent field. Swap is where you're swapping places with another islander. And endurance is the ones that have +1. Oh, shoot. It has a +1 on it. That means he gets 1 additional movement for free. He gets to move 1 additional spot. So you can also use that ability. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do 1 movement point to get him closer to the boat. Do another movement point to get him in this row. And there's exactly 3 rows once you're on the boat or on the boat boarding area. 1 more to get him here, and then 1 more to get him there, and I'll have to wait as far as we think that's a movement to get onto the boat, correct?
Yeah.
So I will need to wait till next turn to move that guy, and I believe, let me read that to make sure.
Yeah. I'm on my turns.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
So now it's Anthony's turn. Yellow.
So I'm going to use 5 moves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I have 2 more moves. So 1. So this one has 1 movement move. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, he has +1. So each time I move him, can move him 1 extra. So.
You're done?
Yeah.
Okay, so now it's the blue's turn. It doesn't indicate that, so we're just doing it on the side of caution and assuming that is another movement to get on the boat. Okay, so I'm on the blue though, the blue character. I'm going to use her push, which costs 3 movement points. She's only moving 1 character, but I'm moving that one. She can move 2 in the same direction. Okay, and then this guy is green. I'm going to move him, do 1 movement point, 1 movement point, and get him on the boat and get him in the right area on the stern. Next time I'll be able to move him in. So now it's Anthony's turn. He's also the black player.
Okay, so let's see. Okay.
He's using 4 movement points, and he basically moved 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's green with the right character, so he gets the first preparation bonus for that boat.
Okay.
And at the end of the game, he will get 6 points plus 4 points for that islander.
Right, grab that one.
Oh, he forgot to grab that one. So.
Okay, now I'm doing. Still have 2 moves. Actually, I have 3 moves. So. Oh. I'll do this. Nudge. So that allows me to go through.
You have to go through to the other hex.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. So now the fog token moves 1. And I forgot to say, it starts at 9 for a 2 or 4 player game, and 10 for a 3 player game.
Well, actually, nudge. Is that 4?
Yeah, it costs 4.
Yeah, I didn't have 4.
All right. So he needs to finish that turn.
I think I have 3 left. Yeah.
You did.
Okay, so 3.
So you moved just 3 movement points. The run. Okay. So now the fog moved by 1, and the black goes again.
Okay, so I am going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5.
So he was here and he went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He took 5 movement points that were all run, moving 1, and he got the. Did you take your?
Yeah, that's okay.
Preparation bonus?
Yeah.
Okay.
Your turn.
So now it's go up to the pink's turn. So my first action is going to be to move here with that preparation bonus for the pink. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And in this situation, I can move still, and you can jump over. Once you're on the stern, you can jump over another islander without having the jump ability. You just go to the next empty space. So I'm using my movement point to go here, using a movement point to move him into his area on the boat, get another bonus, and I have one movement point left. So I'm going to I'm not going to worry about her because you can see there's no space available on the green boat for him, for her. Whereas I have a chance with this one. So I'm going to move this one up to protect it from the fog that's coming.
All right. So
now it's the yellow's turn.
So 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now I'm doing let's see. Yellow.
And once they're on the boat, they cannot move back off the boat.
Move 2. I still have 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
So okay, I'm gonna move this 1, 2.
Okay.
All right.
So now it is the blue turn. I need to use one movement point to get this guy over to his area. And I get the bonus for the blue. And I have 6 movement points left. Which is the squeeze.
4.
4. Oh no, that's a mountain. That's jumping over.
4.
Right.
Squeeze.
To jump.
Oh, the one you're looking at.
Could I do that, or it would have to be here, wouldn't it? I think it would have to be there. You can only jump
straight.
Yeah. So that wouldn't be straight. So I can't do that. I'm going to move this guy. And the 3 means he can...
He has multiple right here.
He can do 2 different
Squeeze
things.
and jump over the objects. It's right here.
Okay. So I'm just going to do the normal movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have one more, and I just jump right here to get him into his spot. As long as you're on the correct area in the stern, you can do that. So now it's going to be the blue's turn again, but the fog token moves one more. So the next round, at the end of the next round, the fog is going to move to that area for the row A. The fog is going to move here at the end of the next row. It's supposed to have a stand to make it 3D, but we couldn't figure out how to get that stand to work. Again, it's the prototype, so I'm certain they will have an excellent stand and everything worked out for that. Okay, so, I'm going to go 1 here, and there. 1, 2, 3. And the last move gets her there. Okay.
My turn.
And now it's Black's turn.
So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, actually it goes right there. 5. So got 2 more turns.
I'll get your bonus.
Oh, yeah.
And there's no limit to how many islanders can be in this area. That's important to point out.
All right. Next.
So now it's Pink.
You really think you could save those?
Mm-hmm. Gotta try. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gets me down to 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there's no more bonuses, but I did get him on his correct space and the correct color. So
Yellow.
now it is yellow.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, it's hard to get the ones at the bottom safe.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like a losing battle.
But we have less this time than before because we're playing it correctly with the fog. We made it harder on ourselves than it needed to be. We had a lot left because we didn't get that little head start on the fog. But after that point, it's going to be moving at the end of every round.
Actually, I move again.
Oh yeah,
And the fog moves.
fog does move. So you flip them over to show that they perished, and the fog goes in that row.
Okay, so I do yellow. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2 left.
And then you get your bonus.
1, 2. All my other ones are stuck, so 1, 2. All right.
Okay.
Actually, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. I forgot he's plus 1.
Oh yeah, he gets extra movement. I think it's only +1 at the end of his movement, isn't it? After he's been moved actively, he may, as last movement, 1 additional field. You don't get 1 for every move.
I misdid one of the characters then. This one.
Did you?
Yeah.
Shouldn't you take him out? How many movements did you move him?
Here, to make up for that 1.
How does that make up for it? You got on the boat.
He was the first. He would have been the first one on the boat anyways. The old man can run.
Okay, so Blue's turn now.
He's like the guy from Squid Game.
Uh-huh.
By the way, that's a great show.
Okay, so I'm going to move her 1. And no swap ones. Where are all those?
Swap ones? Swap is just anyone can use it.
Oh, I thought it had to be on the character.
No,
Okay.
that's just a.
I was looking for that. All right, so I'm going to swap.
I just haven't had a need to use it. I thought you knew.
No, I forgot. And I'm blue right now, right?
Yep.
She's pretty important. There's only one of these. So if you can get it to the boat, it's guaranteed that it's going to get there. Okay, and I'm going to use my other 3 to swap these 2. Okay, so now it's Black's turn.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3. So I get this. One, two, three. Ooh, 4. All right, your turn.
Okay, so pink. I'll swap.
You really think you could save them?
We'll see. Move her. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 moves. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now it's. Oh wait, we never moved that. So now it goes. The fog moves. All of his parish. See, this is where it's going to make a big difference. That's 24, no, it's 32 points. That negative for you.
All right.
So my strategy might pay off.
And mine.
Okay, so now pink gets to go again. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Grab the last one.
And I have 1 movement left. Okay, and now it's yellow.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then actually, there's no room there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And my extra.
Okay. So now it's blue. So I'm doing 1, 1, 1.
Waiting for your characters to trip. Fog to get them. Let's get gotta be like the movies.
1, 2, 3. 3. And one more. Okay. That's black.
1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
And I don't have any more black to move.
Okay, so he's stuck now. Do you get all yours on the boat? Oh. No. Okay, so now the fog moves. The fog token moves and the fog.
And I don't have any more blacks to move, so.
So it moves up to pink. And you actually do not have to move. If you choose not to or can't, you just pass. You don't have to move. There's no penalty for it. Okay, so that pink one's going to perish.
Isn't that a good thing?
Actually, I can save it. How many turns do we have? 4. Did I count that right? 6. Okay, and I have one more move.
Can't move.
Can't do anything.
All right.
That one's gonna die. Now it's yellow.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I don't have anything else I can move.
So it's all me.
Yep.
Nice. Okay, so I'm gonna try to save
You gotta move the.
all my people. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay.
And then the fog happens, so less and less are perishing. That's good.
All right.
Okay, so now I don't have any pink moves, so actually it's not pink anymore. You don't have black moves, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing for pink, nothing for yellow. Ah.
Actually, weren't you supposed to move blue twice?
Oh, am I?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Yay. Thank you. So,
I can't keep my mouth
move
shut.
these two, this one too. Buy me some time.
All right.
And I have one more move. So this one doesn't really matter which boat it's, I mean, I would get 4 points if I could get it to the red boat, but I'm running out of time. So I'm just going to try to get him on a boat. So he at least gets 3 points.
All right.
Okay, so I already moved the fog, right? So black doesn't have a move, pink has no move, yellow has no move, fog moves again. Then it's back to blue. So I'm going to get him on the boat. 1, 2, 3. 3. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Then it goes to black. There's no move. Pink, no move. The fog moves. Okay.
Oh, it's now 1?
It was right. It's right here.
Oh, that's what I thought.
Just having a hard time standing.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then none of these have moves. So now we're at blue. I'm going to have to move this guy. 1, 2, 3. Get her in her spot. So that's 3. And then I have 3 moves left. So I'm going to go 1.
That one can move twice. Or has that +1.
1, 2, 3, and then he gets to move an additional. Okay. Then black has no moves. We move the fog token, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or is it here? Oh, this does have 2. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it here or here?
Here.
Okay. All right. So now it's on the pink, no moves. Go all the way down to blue. So I have 1, 2, 3, correct?
Mm-hmm.
It leaves me 4 moves. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then the fog. And it ends when the fog gets up to here or until we have no more things to go. Go up here. Yellow. The fog moves again.
You didn't do your blue twice.
Oh, did I not?
No.
Oh, keep forgetting that. Well, 1, I might have to put him on the back end. So
Yeah.
there's no more moves. So now we just
score.
calculate our points. So do this with your pieces here. So for pink, I get 4 points. Make sure I don't miss anything for each one that's on the right color. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 4, so that's 20 points. In my blue, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 24 points.
And then my yellow is 1, 2.
This one's not the right color.
1, 2, 3.
So he gets 12 points for yellow.
Yep. And then for blue.
And black.
Or black. So you have 1, 2,
4. Right?
Yep, 3. 5.
Where's 5? Oh.
1, 2.
So that's 20 points.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we get, for our boat areas, so my pink gets 4. She gets 6. So it's 10. She gets 4. It's 14.
22. Actually.
And 18. 24.
24.
So it'll be at 44. Okay, and for the blue, 4, 8, 14, 21, 27, 30, 36, 40, correct?
Mm-hmm.
64. So put that on the 50. Put this at 14. Okay.
Okay, so for the yellow for me is, say, 6, 12, 18, 22, 28. That's 6, yeah.
34.
34.
For yellow. So you'll be at
12.
12. How many? 34?
Yeah.
46, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, for the blue now, or the black, it's 6, 12, 18, 24, 30.
So you're at 50.
Yep.
Okay. Then we do, for each islander lost in the fog, we should do these points first, make it easier. So for my blue guy, I have 12 additional points. So 14 plus 12 is 26.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Okay. And this one is 13 for the pink. So 44 plus 13 is 58.
Okay, and I have 10, 14, 17 for the yellow.
So you're at 46, so that would be 63, correct?
Yeah. And then I have 16.
Okay. Now we subtract for the Islanders lost to the fog. So Anthony has 9, 17, 25 for the black.
Mm-hmm.
So 16 would be 9, 41, correct?
Mm-hmm.
That goes back. And for the pink, it's 9, 16, 22, 6, 34. I'm calculating that right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. And then the yellow is minus 16. So be minus 47. The blue dominated. Okay, the blue did not lose any. So the blue has 76. The pink has 34. So that's 110, right?
Yep.
And you have 47.
And 41. So 80.
88.
88.
So 110 to 88
So you're.
domination.
Yeah. So this pretty much affected 9.
So my
over.
strategy did work, and that's what I was doing last time too.
Mm-hmm.
So it shows you Anthony was getting to the boat faster, and he did, I think, get more on the boat, possibly.
Yeah.
But maybe not, because you have more left down here. Maybe not. But he lost more points at the end because he lost more Islanders. So I do feel it is worth it to save as many as you can using those abilities that do cost more movement points when you can.
Like the swap.
Right. The swap really helps a lot. It costs 3 movement points, but it does help you to switch places, especially right before the fog's coming. Gives you another turn at least to try to save yourself. So for me, this reminds me of kind of like checkers and chess, somewhat, because you're having to, you can't move your pieces until things are out of your way or you're jumping over things. It's not exactly, but that's what comes to mind when I'm playing this game. So if you like, I guess this would be kind of like a puzzle game.
Yeah.
If you like these type of games where you're it's a strategy puzzle type game, I think. That's what I would label it. I don't know what's officially labeled, but
I'm sure they'll have more different characters that do different abilities, variable powers, or whatever you want to call it. So it'll allow you to do more things. So.
Yeah. And again, we believe this is coming to Kickstarter in March. So this video will be out well before the Kickstarter is out, but we will have the Kickstarter link in our product description so you can follow it. If this looks like a game you think you might want to check out, if you follow them on Kickstarter, it'll email you once the game is available, or anytime they have updates, it will email you if they have an update of something new that they're adding possibly to the game. So we hope this helped you decide whether this is maybe a game you might want to look at. And thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video. Please give us a like. Feel free to leave a comment. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. We put out a lot of content. We have a lot of Kickstarter games that haven't been shown before. So we're excited to be growing. And again, thank you for watching.